So just sharing my experience today with you, just to really reassure you that it isn't all plain sailing. So today I've driven to meet with my parents, and on the journey I've kind of experienced high levels of anxiety, kind of bordering on panic, because I have had a phobia about being sick. And what this has meant is that quite often in the past, and to a certain degree today, if I've ever been travelling somewhere, going out for the day, going on a trip or a holiday or travelling somewhere, I would quite often get panicky and anxious because somewhere at the back of my mind there would be a fear of what if I'm sick. For no apparently explicable reason, it would be there. And that's kind of happened to me today, and I'm sharing this with you because it's really important that you realise, A, that you're not on your own if similar things are happening to you, and B, that it's actually quite normal and natural for some of the issues that underlie your need for your drug of choice. So if it's alcohol, one of the reasons for your developing an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, or whatever it is going to be that you've been plugging some gap in yourself. For me, particularly, I think it's been about fear. Fear of not being enough, fear of being discovered as some kind of horrible person, that there's something wrong with me. And that's all been linked to my phobia about vomiting, being sick. There's a whole plethora, myriad of complex reasons that my unconscious has developed this phobia and this fear, and that's then played itself out in all sorts of interesting ways. And so obviously I've been sober a long time now, and this is still, I've experienced this morning as I'm driving towards. So instead of looking forward with excitement and enthusiasm to my day with my parents, I've found myself kind of sinking into that old pattern of fear and phobia. What I did a couple of months ago is I booked an appointment for my GP, and I'm actually seeing someone for some therapy around my phobia this week. And I think it's really, really important to share this, because as you progress in your journey into sobriety, it's possible that some of these issues will arise for you. So whatever your drug of choice has been helping you deal with, has been medicating or healing for you or covering up some kind of wound, has been very surface level. Once you stop using it, what that means is you need to deal with the issue itself. And so for me, that means going to see the GP and getting some kind of treatment or therapy for this phobia that I've had around being sick, because that will help to address any underlying issues and make it much, much easier for me to go on and live a fuller life and be the best version of myself. And actually, this is also a good reminder to you to share your experiences with one another on the forum on Facebook, because simply by sitting here and recording this and sharing this little bout of anxiety that I've experienced this morning has alleviated it. And so what we find is when we share what we're experiencing with each other, it actually relieves the feeling, it alleviates the feeling, and it makes it easier for us to deal with. So hopefully I'm off to have a really enjoyable day now, and I will catch up with you all soon.